This is NutriTrace, where food, culture, and human metabolism meet. Every city has its own breakfast, and every breakfast carries a different metabolic story. Our first journey begins in Shanghai, a city shaped by rivers, migration, industry, and movement, and a breakfast shaped by that same rhythm, ShengjianBao. Let's taste the flavor, track the numbers. In the early 20th century, Shanghai was transforming faster than almost anywhere in Asia. Factories expanded along the river banks, dockyards operated through the night. And with that transformation came a new problem. Millions of workers needed breakfast that was fast, affordable, portable, and filling. This was the environment where Shanghai pan-fried buns began to spread, known locally as ShengjianBao. It's one of the earliest examples of an urban industrial breakfast system in modern China. But ShengjianBao is more than a street snack, it's a compressed structure of urban nutrition. Fermented dough for cheap carbohydrates and rapid energy, pork filling for fat and protein, pan frying for speed, texture, and heat retention. ShengjianBao was designed to satisfy labor-intensive mornings. Before measuring glucose response, we first need to understand the structure of the food itself. The outer layer is built from starch and gluten protein. Together, they form a flexible network that shapes the texture of the dough. Fermentation changes the internal architecture of the dough. Air pockets began to form throughout the structure. The bottom layer is shaped by heat. Sugars and amino acids react under high temperature. This process is known as the Maillard reaction. It creates the aroma, color, and crisp texture of the crust. Inside the bun, fat and protein become part of the metabolic system as well. But how does the body respond to a structure like this? To answer that question, we begin with data. To understand glucose response, observation alone is not enough. Every meal in NutriTrace follows a standardized testing protocol. All tests begin under fasting conditions to reduce background metabolic variation. Food quantity is standardized before every experiment. Because glucose response is not a single number, it's a process unfolding over time. Continuous glucose monitoring allows us to observe that process in real time. Sleep, activity, hydration, and stress are also recorded. At 9:40 a.m., the experiment officially begins. Over the next 2 hours, glucose values were continuously collected and recorded. Each data point became part of a larger metabolic pattern. The complete glucose response curve looks like this. It rises gradually. The peak becomes late. For comparison, this is what a pure sugar response looks like. 3 numbers matter here: peak glucose, time to peak, and the area under the curve. Each one tells a different part of story. Why does the curve rise so slowly? The answer is hiding in this crust. When the bottom of the bun exceeds 140 degrees Celsius, something specific happens, the Maillard reaction. Reducing sugars and amino acids react under heat to form large, complex molecules called melanoidins. And here's the key: digestive enzymes struggle to break them down. When digestive enzymes try to reach the starch in the crust, melanoidins create a physical barrier. Enzymes access slows down, and that's why the glucose curve rises more gradually than it would from a plain steamed bun. The Maillard reaction doesn't just make the bun look good. It changes the molecular structure of the food and changes how your body processes it. That's what we are seeing in this curve. But here's what's interesting. Even with the same bun, different people show different curves. The Maillard reaction is identical, the food structure is identical, so where does the difference come from? That's a question we will keep following. What we observed today wasn't just a breakfast. It was a chemical reaction quietly reshaping how food moves through the body. Next episode, Guangzhou. Same dove, same carbohydrates, a completely different glucose curve, because a completely different reaction happened first. Next meal, next reaction, next curve.